morning to wherever you are. This is your Java man and welcome to Java Central. So what we've got going today, I've got my man taken for granted. I think he was going for granted. He was saying something about me showing you how to taste test coffee, how to taste it fully, get the full flavors of coffee. Well, I didn't know if you knew this, but your Java man is officially an unofficial coffee taste tester. Okay? He is going to show you a little bit of the ropes of what it took for me, for my years and years of training that got me where I am today as a coffee taste tester, unofficially. First thing you need to do is obviously get your coffee, but don't have it so hot that you're burning yourself. You don't want to go to the ER and have the ER doc say, "Well, son, what's been going on that brought you to the hospital today?" And you don't want to say, "Well, I was watching this super awesome video about this awesome coffee guy that said I should gurgle coffee, and then I did it with my scalding hot boiling coffee, and I now have this in my mouth." Don't do that. Don't do that. 2, need to take a big old whiff of it. Yeah, you need the pooched lips. Want to know why? It circulates there in your nasal cavity, down to your mouth, and circulates in there. You may have seen those videos of those guys that get the spaghetti, goes, that pulls it out their mouth, and then eats it because they're gross. Yeah. Fun fact, your nose and your mouth are connected. They're just one giant cavern. So you take a big whiff of it, you're tasting with your nose in essence. Thirdly, you want to swish. First you swish, you take a little sip, not a huge sip, don't get a huge sip and choke on it. You don't want to go and then choke like your Jabba the Hutt getting choked by Princess Leia. No, don't do that. No, you just take a little sip and you swish. You go just like that. You gotta go left, right, left, right, left. Why? Because that hits all of those taste buds at different angles, getting the fullest effect. Then you gargle. And you might be thinking, I don't know how to gargle. Well, you know how you go, you just blow out with water, or in this case, coffee in your mouth and go, yeah, it may feel weird, but stay with me here. It gets the aeration in. You get those bubbles in your mouth, it aerates the coffee, it releases the full-on flavors of the coffee to get the greatest flavor intensity. And then you can swallow it. And then I'll just show you the little special technique at the end that you need to do. So, here we go. Yeah, that last one, that's important. You're getting all the nasty, bitter coffee out, aerating the good coffee, and getting a full effect of what you're tasting here. And if you do that, you too, with many years of practice and going to the Himalayas and then learning from Master Wushu of the coffee tastingness, you too can be an unofficial coffee taste tester. So without further ado, this is my time of the show where I would like to call
Will It Creamer?
That's right. This is the show part, area, time, place, where you just comment in my videos, any videos, you can check out the other ones if you want to. Comment at the bottom of the video, let me know what you want me to put in my coffee as creamer. Again, taken for Grant D. He wanted me to try chicken gravy. Well, your Java man didn't feel like getting out of his PJs today and going to the local Wally World to get it. So he looked through his cabinets and discovered he had brown gravy. And it looks kind of gross because it does look kind of nasty and chunky. I don't think I made it right. I don't know how I messed up instant gravy, but I did. So we're just going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it, and I'm going to pour a little bit of my tastiness in here into the tasty cup of coffee, and I spilled some again. Dang, I'm really bad at this whole spilling thing. And I'm going to put a little bit of gravy in here. You got a nice little, I'm going to put a little of the film in. You got to put a little film in this goodness. And I'm just going to put a little bit in there. A little bit of something. I like a lot of gravy with my coffee. And this might be a good thing to do next year during Thanksgiving. You might be like, hey, Mom, Dad, I watched this awesome YouTube video about this guy who put gravy in his coffee. I think that's a great idea. And see, look, cool down coffee. I'm not burning myself. Yeah, professional coffee taste tester at his best. But yeah, you could do this for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and be like, hey, Mom, Dad, you know that chicken gravy you had or that turkey gravy? Yeah, we could totally use that for coffee cream. And they're like, son, what is wrong with you? Well, you might be right. Oh, someone wants to talk to you, Java Man. He's a busy man. But anyways, we've got it mixed in here. It doesn't look like it changed much. Why? Because it's brown gravy. And so we're going to do a little more brown gravy. I need to get the full brown gravy effect here. I didn't spill any of that. I'm kind of proud of myself right there. Gravy. And gravy goes on with anything and everything. It's kind of like the chocolate of savories. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I think there's a lot of it on the bottom, but I can't tell because it's brown gravy. So, alley-oop. Wow, that's weird. It's actually not bad. It's like, I've got a really dark roast coffee. It's real roasty coffee. And the gravy complements it. Like you know how you have that burnt chicken or burnt turkey and you put some gravy on it to make it taste better? I feel like that's kind of the case here. I'm not even mad. Like, if someone spiked my coffee with gravy, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, you know how creamers are sweet? This is like the savory creamer. I'm gonna finish this bad boy. This is actually not too bad. I got some of the film. That was weird. But it's salty. It's strange. It's like a salty savory mixed with the toastiness of my coffee. I'm not even mad. Like, that's actually not a half bad idea. If you just want, if you're weird and I feel like this is like if you've gone out and partied and you're trying to wake up in the morning, this is actually maybe a hangover cure, maybe? I don't know. Your Java Man ain't gonna find out. Ain't nobody got time for that. But if you want to try, hey, holla at your boy. Maybe you just discovered the greatest hangover cure ever. Anyways, that wraps this up for this week's episode. And let's go out and brew some love for somebody.